Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we make your money make sense for you. Are money habits holding you back from your financial freedom? In this video, we're diving into toxic money habits that could be sabotaging your goals and keeping you stuck in a cycle of stress and debt. It's time to break free, take control, and set yourself up for success. Stick around as we reveal the habits to quit before it's too late. Let's get into it. The very first habit is living above your means. I know we all have a desire to have some of the finer things in life. Guys, I too have some things that I'd love to have. But in actuality, I've reconciled within myself that at this point in my life, I have a financial goal and I'm going to stick to it. Not to mention those things that I really, really want are far outside of my means. So it's very important that not only you, but everyone take a look at where you are from a financial standpoint, identify what your goals are, stick to your goals, and only have those things that you truly can afford after meeting the expectation of your goals on a monthly or weekly basis. I know it's a little hard to do, but believe me, practice makes perfect. Over a period of time, if you start now, before you know it, it'll be very, very easy for you to do. It's very important to stay within your own means and below your means so that you will have that cushion and the ability to save even more. Guys, just face it. Failing to budget, I know budgeting can appear to be a chore. But again, if you you have to start somewhere. And you think about it. You don't get in your car in a foreign city and just drive around to your destination. 9 times out of 10, you're going to use GPS. Use the budget in the same way. It's a roadmap to navigate your finances on a daily basis, to know exactly where you are and where you're going and how to get there. Have a budget and stick to it. Because if you don't have a budget and you continue on, you will spend and not know where you spent your money and why you spent it and how it was spent. All you know is that you will not have any money, and chances are you're not going to make any progress in terms of saving as well. So make a budget and stick to it. Impulsive spending. Are you one of those people that actually will go out and just spend because you saw something or you need something or you thought of it? Well, that is a huge habit that's going to definitely, it's toxic. And it definitely will make you stagnant in your financial growth and development. So make sure that if you are an impulsive person, and we all have our thing, I am impulsive about some things, and my particular thing may not be yours, but whatever your thing is, and however you are impulsive, you definitely want to give yourself the opportunity to think about what it is that you need and to plan it in your budget than to immediately buy it. If it's not a necessity, it can wait. So allow yourself to go through the process of identifying that you need it, budgeting for it, finding and securing it. I can assure you that you will continue to make a lot of progress if you remove that toxic habit. Not prioritizing your savings. This is a huge habit, guys, and it will ruin your financial future. It is imperative that you identify what your savings are and have it automated so you won't fall short of meeting the expectation on a scheduled basis. So make sure you prioritize savings just like you do all the other things that you have that are said necessities. Make sure that you are definitely putting your savings at the top of your list. And by doing so, you'll find out over a short period of time, you'll start seeing your money grow. That's awesome. Relying on too much credit cards is a bad habit. I know we all want points, and sometimes we make it about gaining the points, or we really want a particular item. So although we don't have the cash, we go out and we secure that item and we feel good about it for a day or so. And then we probably put that item to the side and we repeat the same problem over and over again, the same pattern over and over again, the same behavior. Guys, if you don't have cash to pay for it right then, there's a great likelihood that you won't have cash to pay for your credit card bill at the end of the month. With the increasing amount of debt, all credit card companies are in the business of making a lot of money by charging a very high interest rate for whatever you use their cards for if you don't pay it off. Within a short period of time, if you don't pay it off, you will incur a huge amount of interest, which equates to a lot of debt in a short period of time. It doesn't take long to go from $100 to $116 to $160 to $190, and within 2 months you probably are at $200. It doesn't take long for you to accumulate a whole lot of debt, given the fact that most of these credit cards are anywhere north of 15%, up to 30, 34, 35%. I mean, the interest rate for using a credit card and not paying it off is far less attractive than not incurring that debt. If you can stay away from using your credit card, that's the best thing. But if you know that you're going to be able to pay the credit card off at the end of the month, or in a short period of time, then maybe you want to use that card. But I'm an advocate for cash. Cash is queen. Use cash whenever you can, if you can afford to make that purchase. Otherwise, stay away from it. Not investing is a very toxic habit as well. Guys, because you have money today or have access to making money today, doesn't mean that that's always going to be the case. Or because you have a job that's paying you a large amount of money, doesn't mean that that's always going to be the case. There are things that happen in life, and you need to invest now for those things that's going to happen. You want to make sure that you have your finances secured in the event that you need money in the near future, or to secure some of the larger things or larger purchases that you would like to have. So you need to invest. By not investing up until this point is detrimental. However, you have to start somewhere. Start today. Start investing now. You can start small with something like 401k, index funds, or retirement type accounts. Just start somewhere. I guarantee you your future self will be grateful for it. Trying to keep up with the others, or with the Joneses, they would say. Spending money just to match your friends, or living in neighborhoods that your friends live in, or that everyone think is the more affluent area, is great when you have the money and the revenue to actually secure that place, the income to secure it. But if you are not financially secure and you are trying to keep up with others, you will forever be chasing your tail, because it is impossible to live the same life as other people. I really don't care if it's cars, houses, clothing, vacations. All of those things can really drain your account. Focus on your own values and your long-term goals. Not to mention, if you reduce some of your social media time, you will definitely have less time to think about what those people are acquiring and what they're doing in their own lives. Again, focus on yourself and your goals. Emotional spending. Are you an emotional spender? Some people actually shop or eat out or drink excessively when they're going through some stress, or they use it as a coping skill or a coping mechanism when they are actually going through a tough time in life, probably dealing with stress. Sometimes even being bored will trigger someone to actually emotionally spend. And if you are that person, only you know. But definitely try doing other things to minimize those instances where you're actually spending. Not to mention, emotional spending oftentimes leads to buyer's remorse, and it also can lead to clutter. I want you to think about what are your emotional triggers, and use other coping skills such as walking or taking a bike ride or meditating to minimize that anxiety or that need that you feel when you have to go spend money due to your emotions. I promise you that by doing so and acting on it, you will definitely save a lot of money. You can save a lot of money just by taking care of the emotions so that it won't lead you down the road of buyer's remorse. Not educating yourself on finances is another detriment, and it can be a costly one as well. Just because someone tells you that this is what they're doing to save, or just because someone is saving in a certain way, or they're flipping houses, or they're buying certain stock, day trading, swing trading, they are in the logistics business, they are making money with Airbnb, they are working side hustles, whatever it is, guys, one size doesn't fit all. Not to mention, you don't know the level of education that they have regarding the particular areas that they are making money in. So it's imperative that you are on top of your financial education and learn as much as you can prior to indulging or placing money into any type of investment. Start off very small by just dedicating 30 minutes a week to learning something about finances, something that will enhance and improve your financial education, and something that you can leverage in the future to possibly make or generate additional monies. This next one is something that I'm guilty of, and I'm working on it, but skipping regular financial statement reviews. Guys, when you actually sit down and you take a look at all the things that you're spending, not only are you in awe that you're spending money in the way that you are, you also identify unauthorized charges and duplicate payments on your credit card statement. So it's a must that you sit down and take a look at those statements, because you will save money by virtue of just reviewing. Not to mention, everyone needs to know exactly how you're spending your money and where you're spending it and how much you're spending. So review those statements, guys, if you're not doing so already. It will save you a lot of money. Using financial products without fully understanding them is a habit, a very toxic habit. Things such as signing up for credit cards or purchasing investment properties or products that you have to definitely know exactly what you're getting into. How you are investing your money, you definitely need to fully understand. Even with that credit card, how much interest are you going to be expected to pay? When is the actual due date for the payment? What are the benefits of having that card? All those things are important to know. Make sure you're reading that fine print before you make that investment. Even if it's a small investment or you're buying just stock or you're buying an investment property, make sure you understand every bit of the purchase agreement before you actually secure it. Because once you sign, it's pretty much a done deal. And if you don't have the expertise, always ask someone that's pretty savvy with finances, such as a financial advisor or a financial planner, but make sure that they're certified as well. It's better to be safe than to be stuck with a whole lot of debt resulting from a bad purchase because you didn't fully understand the financial product that you secured. Many of us procrastinate at some point or another, but putting off money moves can cost you deeply. When you procrastinate on securing insurance or investing in your retirement accounts or just paying off debt altogether, that leads to a lot of lost revenue or investment money over a period of time. And in fact, the problems seem to snowball instead of resolving themselves. Make sure that when it comes to your money moves, that you set firm deadlines for when you're going to secure or invest or learn about finances. Taking action now will definitely alleviate any stress later and financial problems or woes in the near future. Working free from toxic money habits is the first step towards building a brighter financial future, guys. Remember, small changes today can lead to big changes in your financial future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on mastering your money. Together, we can create a path to financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.